Well, welcome back, YouTube. Hey, welcome back, Rumble. This is the bass piper. Now, I'm coming at a little bit different angle. Hey there. And I want to show you this tupperdor that I got. This is take two. Because when I made the first one, I had the camera flipped around, and some of the stuff that I was supposed to be showing you ended up here like this, and you couldn't see but half of it. Because I couldn't see. I had the back of the phone to me, and I thought I had the right angle, but I didn't. But this is when you do your videos basic, man. No editing, no fancy stuff. You just end up redoing it. So anyway, I'm gonna cut out of here mainly, and you'll see my hands working back and forth. But this tupperdor I wanted to show you I got for Christmas, and this is a Sistema. S-I-S-T-E-M-A. Everything I'm going to show you, except the cigars, came off of Amazon. Price is around, I want to say 70 bucks, maybe 70, 80 bucks, somewhere in there. I was going to print off the sheet, so I'd have the exact figure for you, but I didn't do it before I started the video. But I was going to show you the hygrometer in here on the first one I did, and it was at 69% and 69.4 degrees, 69% humidity. I've got 72% Boveda or Borvita packs in here, and it's keeping it spot on at 69%. It's all jacked up right now because I had everything out and then had to put everything in, and now I got to take it back out again. So let me just flip these down. As you can see, these have the blue seals around them. You can see that. I'm going to set this over here. Now, these, I understand, this company comes from New Zealand, and they have a lot of strict rules on their plastics and all of this. I think this is BPA. In fact, I know it is. It's BPA free. This one, it didn't have, when I opened it up, didn't have any odor to it. A lot of times you got to be concerned about the plastic odor, and you may have to wash it out. Of course, I wash mine out anyway, no matter what. And dried it out, let it air out for a couple of hours, and no smell at all. I got these. You can buy these off of Amazon. These are Spanish cedar shelves, okay? And they do have the dividers with them. On the top one here, I don't have it, because the way it's lined up for me to put my hygrometer in here, this is my hygrometer. Of course, don't look at these numbers. It's all jacked up right now. But these are the, let me tell you what they are. Hold on a minute. These are the Oasis Caliber 4Rs. These you can set. You buy, hold on a second. You buy a Boveda one-step, 75% one-step hygrometer and humidity calibration. What you do is you drop this when you get it into the bag, leave it for 24 hours, and it should be reading 75%. Now, if it's reading 76%, you have a way to go back here with the little buttons. With the little buttons that you can see there. I don't know if this thing is focusing or not. And you can count, if it's 76, you take it -1, it'll take it down to 75. If it's 73, you bump it up 2, you take it to get it to 75, and you're set. That's it. In here, 24 hours, it's done. Okay, I'm gonna set this down before I tear it up. Okay, basically this box here will hold 2 of these small shelves, okay? Let me just kind of give you a count of what I've got. Let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I got 25 on the top deck here. And I've got on the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, and I got 26 on the bottom rung here. Now, I got a combination. A lot of these that I've got in here are Robusto size. I got a few Toros, and I've got a couple of more of a Churchill in the Perdomo 10th anniversary sized, and in Maduro and Connecticut's. I've got the Rough Rider Sweets in here on the bottom. I've got some Charter Oaks by Foundation. Rough Rider Sweets is by Indian Head. I've got Gordo 6x60s and Robusto Punch Knuckle Busters. These are nice cigars if you've never had one. Here, all of that subjective, you know, like pipe tobacco. It all goes by our palates. Okay, I've got some of these right here, guys, if you've never tried them. Now, Mel, Garbage Man Piper, I know you've commented a few, and I know you're a cigar smoker, as well as a pipe smoker. And some of you guys are, but I've always seen Mel with a lot more cigars on his patio. So I know he's a cigar smoker. But Mel, or any of you guys, grab you some of these if you've never tried them. These are by Zeal Cigar, and they're called, if my hand stops shaking, Cocoa Chemist. Cocoa Chemist, it's got more as a cocoa chocolate type of nuance and taste to them. And they're no names. They don't have a band on them because they're Zeal store brands that are made by the, you know, AJ Fernandez, different ones that make all of the off-brand or labeled cigars for a lot of these companies, so they can't put a band on them. But great cigar, and for the cheap, it's a good cigar. I got some AJ Fernandez Connecticut, New World Connecticut's Robustos. Those are very nice and creamy cigars. I got Ashton Cabinet. I had to try one of those. I got underneath here, I've got some My Father's. I've got I think it's called Perlencia. This one is the one that I got for Christmas from Boswell's. And Rachel, I told Rachel, let me try one. I was actually going over and trying to get I think it's called the La D Antilles, I believe, or D La Antilles, or however you pronounce it. And that's actually this one, well, where'd it go? This one right here. But they didn't have any, so they sent me this one. The only difference was she forgot, and I tried to tell her, I'm a mellow to medium guy. This one's a full bore. It's a full strength. I've never had one. So this one here, I'm going to tread on cautiously till I build up to it. But anyway, I got me one at the local brick and mortar, one of the Antilles, My Father, so I could try that. I've got some 858 Arturo Fuentes, Rocky Patel 1990s, 9s. So I got a little bit of a different combination going on here in my naturals just to try them, to kind of get a feel for which ones I like. I've tried some of these, just one cigar. That's why I ordered a few more for Christmas so I could keep trying them just to see if I was going to be able to enjoy those the second and third time around as I did the fourth time around. But let me say this also. Let me lift this out of here. I'm going to put my hygrometer back right there. I got a spot for it. If you've never had one of these Rough Rider Sweets by Indian Head, grab you a couple of those, either a stick or a 5-pack or something like that. Good cigar, cocoa chocolate flavor, and for about a $5 cigar and some change, you might be able to find them for like $4 something and some change. Actually, they are advertising these. Cigars International, different ones have them. They're long filler. what they're saying. And so I don't have right now off the top of my head what country the filler and the binder and the wrapper is. I want to say it's a San Andreas wrapper, but I don't know about the filler and the binder. But anyway, they're good for the price. So I went ahead and picked me up a box of these because the box was cheap overall. So this right here, guys, is Bass Piper's tupperdor. This one here has been working great. 69%. Took about 2 or 3 days, 4 days. Once it's been out now, I've opened it up and the hygrometer's been out here to reset. It may take another couple of days to get it back to the 69 where it holds. But anything, 65 on up to 70, 72, I like to keep mine about between 65 and 70, no more than really going over 70. Like my sweet spot's around 69, 68. But that's what it looks like, guys. And pretty basic. You can see the name of this if I can bring it in so you can see it. And I'm going to turn it around right here. And so that Bass Piper can put it back over here where I keep it. And so that right there is my, I'm going to move you around here. Now let me bring you back up. There you go. So that's my tupperdor. It's a set it and forget it, guys. I was looking at wanting to get me a Cigar Star humidor. But Mel Harris, Garbage Man Piper, contacted me and he said, Wade, he said, look, I've had them, not Cigar Star, but I've had humidors, wood humidors. And he said, the way Mel was talking, this is the route to go. He said, they're not, you're going to deal, and it's just like I've told you in previous videos, guys, the wooden ones are nice. They're sharp looking, they're cool looking, all of that. But when you start dropping the money, $100, $300, $400, $500, even some of your $600 and $700 ones, they are a pain, evidently. I've never owned one, but everybody that has, they are paying for humidity, trying to keep the thing adjusted. So why spend that kind of money when you're going to play havoc with this? Now, if you go and get is his name David Marshall? It's Marshall, but I don't know if his first name is David. They're like $700,000, $800,000. The Alley Blues or Ellie Blues. That's $4,000 and $5,000. I mean, that thing ought to control everything for you with nothing. But they want to use these exotic woods and all of that. Anything to jack the price up and get the rich folks to spend their money. I mean, that's basically what you got. How well can you build a square box? Once you dovetail it and you put all the little things on it, I mean, you can only make it but so good, man. Once you try to do your best with air tightness and all of this, and shellac it 45 times and make it pretty. I mean, it's a box, guys. It's a box. So I understand some seals on the, the more expensive ones are better than the cheaper ones. But you're still evidently having a problem keeping the humidity straight because it's wood. And so it's always going to be absorbing and take. Where these right here, about once every couple of weeks, I'll open up the lid. Just get a little airflow in there. Put it back. Boom. Done. Only thing I got to do, and I check it usually twice a week or so, just for fun, to check my humidity levels, that type of thing, and make sure that they're okay. It's always spot on, man. Always spot on. My little canister ones I showed you probably about, oh my goodness, maybe back in November, I guess, maybe October. You'd have to go back in the videos to see it. But I got all of my flavored cigars there. Now, what I mean by flavored, I don't do a lot of the flavored. I like the Drew Estate Tobacs. The coffee, I think, is what it's called. I don't have them in front of me. The other one was I got a pack of 10 or 12 nubs in the roasted, single roasted, double roasted, and triple roasted. And in fact, I think I said 12. I think there were 9, 3 of each one. And no, I'm sorry, there were 12, 4 of each one. And so they fall under the flavored or sweet tip or whatever. You know. Now, I will say this. I tried the one nub on one of my videos, and it smoked okay. But I was having trouble with it keeping lit. And so I want to give it another shot with some of the other nubs and just kind of see if that was just a fluke. But there was a young man that was on one of the YouTube channels that was one of his favorite cigars. But he's sitting outside on his patio, and he's having the time trying to keep the thing lit, and it's smoking. It's canoeing and all that type of thing. And so I don't know if it's a nub thing. I don't know if just how they've wrapped it. I don't know if they got a bad batch going or something at that time. But I just wanted to try them, being a flavored cigar. I had the tobaccos, and they were good. And so I just wanted to try a few of those. But I got all those in my canisters, and my canisters have 69% Boveda packs in them, where this one has 72. And they're staying right there around the 68 to 70, 71, somewhere in there. Of course, those canisters are not as full as these. And as bass piper's going on his cigar journey a little bit, I'm learning, and I've been told, always keep your humidor at least half to 3/4 full, because that will also help regulate your humidity and make it more spot on where it needs to be. You know, if you got a humidor, or like say in this little tupperdor, I've got about 50 sticks in this thing, give or take. But say I only had about 10 sticks in this thing, well, the humidity is going to be all over the place. It's not going to really be where it needs to be, because the cigars give off a humidity, you know, and most everything, in fact, everything in there has the cellophane wrapping on it, and that's a natural plant material that absorbs humidity and stuff. Of course, protects your cigars. But that's kind of what I'm working with right now, and I'll probably just stay with that. You know, I would like to have something nice to showcase and display, but to spend the money and go through the aggravation right now in my life, I don't need all that. You know, I got a nice little setup right back here, and it does fine. And so I'm not out there to impress anybody, and I'm no big wig out here in society that we have a party house or an entertainment home in 5,000 square feet, and you know, I have a big showroom for my cigars and stuff to impress anybody. I've never been that way and never will. But anyway, just wanted to let you guys see that this year, and so I'm going to get on out of here. 18 minutes. And I told you I was going to show it to you, so that's what I wanted to do. But anyway, if you're interested in anything, or if you got any questions about it, throw them in the ash hole, or when you send me a comment or something, I'll be glad to get back with you and answer anything that I can to help you out. Not very expensive, around 70 bucks or so, give or take. All on Amazon, except the cigars. And it's a cheap way to, you know, you can have your Boveda packs, have your hygrometer, have your stuff, and you're all set. And it makes your life a lot easier when you're dealing with cigars. Cigars are a little bit different animal than the pipes and the pipe tobacco. Even though we call them cousins, I guess because we don't inhale them. And they're for relaxation and for the aroma and for the association and communication and just chillaxing. It's just two different ways to chillax. Cigars are a different animal. And so you gotta maintain those a little more. They're more sensitive than our pipe tobacco. But anyway, guys, you guys have a great evening, and I'll get back sometime maybe next week with you guys with something else. But listen, relax, have a pipe or a cigar, and don't forget to count the many blessings God gives us each and every day. You guys have a great day. We're going to go for now. See you later. Bye-bye.